What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. With Saturday night's main event on NBC this weekend, Monday Night Raw delivered a great show, kicking off with Gunther, quickly interrupted by Judgment Day and Finn Balor, leading to an all-out brawl that included Damien Priest. What did you think about the show, Matthew?
I mean, the way you introduced it, I think that's how the first segment really went. It was short and sweet here. Damien Priest coming to attack Judgment Day, who came out to, have their say against Gunther versus Finn Balor this Saturday. But I'll just tell you right now, 3 coup de grace onto Gunther from Balor. This just upped the ante here. But what we ended up learning later on in the night is it's going to be a 3-man matchup for Gunther's title Saturday, Damien versus Finn versus Gunther. So Finn's got a little more preparing to do.
Yeah, that's for sure. Adam Pearce making that official backstage. And it seemed to backfire on Finn. He keeps throwing jabs at Dominic. There's some seeds of dissension between the Judgment Day members, and I don't think it's going to play in his favor this weekend.
It's definitely clear, but I'm not sure how soon they're going to pull the trigger on it. But definitely Saturday, we may see something. 8-man tag match here. Wyatt 6 versus Final Testament and Miz. Miz wanted no part of this tonight. It was a good match, but the outcome, I don't think anybody really expected the outcome here. Nikki Cross came to attack.
Scarlett.
You know, correct. And I thought this is where the tables would turn, but they turned again. Nikki Cross scaring the hell out of Scarlett, attacking her. This led to an in-ring altercation with Uncle Howdy. And, bro, this dude just about got pinned. Paul Ellering comes out of nowhere and throws some random white powder onto Uncle Howdy as he was giving the mandible claw to Miz. And this led for I think it was a power bomb onto Uncle Howdy from, I think it was either Akam or Karrion Kross. Not a good look for Wyatt 6, but there's some storytelling with Paul Ellering here. Could they have afforded the loss? I mean, it's not going to hurt them, but, I guess we got to up the antics here with Final Testament and Miz here. And if they want to, get them over, I think this was probably the right call. But Ellering, man, he is back to his usual self.
Oh, you could say that again. This was an interesting booking decision on my behalf. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. Do I necessarily think the right team won? Probably not, in my opinion,
Mm.
but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. What I do think was nice next, we saw Jackie Redmond backstage interviewing CM Punk, talking about how deep him and Seth's past go back, saying that he used to train Seth Rollins for free back in the day.
Some good stuff here. Even saying he was Rollins' shield for some time being. He was throwing some poetry in there. But
Uh,
I know a lot of us fanatics definitely picked up on that, and WWE's doing a great job just throwing that in there. They've been so detailed lately. It's really, really paying off, especially towards Netflix. We're going to see some big things. I can feel it. But women's action next, Dakota Kai, Liv Morgan. Good match here. I think the crowd wasn't into it. Honestly, it was kind of quiet. You know, it is what it was. Pure Fusion Collective come out.
your
I
girls,
never
baby.
provided this. I can't take them. Just this distracting all women in the ring and allowed Morgan to capitalize with an oblivion here for Dakota Kai, but I guess it just elevated Morgan ahead of her title match against Io, who comes out and attacks her ahead of Saturday night's main event. I don't see Liv losing the title, but there's going to be some odd finish to it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Liv looking strong, nonetheless, hitting an
Mm.
oblivion on her opponent this weekend. And you know what? I'm curious to see how this Saturday night main event is going to stack up. I think you're gearing it more towards a pay-per-view, and I'm absolutely here for it.
Oh yeah, and then we got Raw on Netflix, which is supposedly going to be treated like a WrestleMania, but
Uh,
I'm all ears here. I'm pumped up for the next few weeks. Seth Rollins headed down to the ring for a nice promo here, countering CM Punk's comments from earlier in the night, basically saying CM Punk is the person who wanted to tear down this company back in 2013 when he left. Sami Zayn interrupts, kind of warning Seth Rollins that he sounds like Drew McIntyre. All right. Seth didn't appreciate it, but you know what? He appreciated Sami Zayn apologizing for accusing him of taking out Jey Uso last weekend. kind of says he should finish his issues with Drew McIntyre quite quickly here. And well, I guess we'll see what happens. But it was a great segment here, and I think it was Sami Zayn got attacked. I think after as he was leaving the ring by Drew McIntyre at the top of the ramp. So Drew showing his face quite quickly, just mauling down Sami is just adding some extra heat here.
Yeah, speaking of that, their match got made official for Saturday night's main event.
Mm,
So they're just stacking that card absolutely to the brim. And speaking of Drew McIntyre, we found out via a vignette that he taped that he was the one, after all, who attacked Jey Uso. So mystery solved there.
I didn't see that one coming here, but I'm surprised they gave us a video package like that. But hey, it's still adding to the story here. 3 women in the ring next: Lyra Valkyria, Zelina Vega, and Ivy Nile. This is for the semifinals of the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Tournament.
So,
Yeah.
who's going to win this match? And the person I wanted to win it won it. It was Lyra. She definitely deserves what WWE hopefully is planning. And if there's somebody to win this tournament, it's either Chelsea Green or Lyra Valkyria. Those are my 2 picks. It's definitely sought for, and I'm all here for it.
Yeah, me too, man. You know what? I really think that these secondary titles for the women, both on Raw and SmackDown, are just going to bring some extra energy to that division. And speaking about energy, the crowd was not about it next as we saw the New Day come out and they were getting booed out of the building, rivaling
Yeah,
most Dominic Mysterio with not being able to get a word in edgewise.
bro, they ended up even walking out of the ring after saying there's just no point in this. So either this was a segment that was just done perfectly, like, the company said you're probably gonna get booed, so try to say some words, and then just dip because the crowd will give you the Dominic Mysterio treatment. And they did that. And then New Day basically pulled it off if this was true, and they just left. It seemed so perfectly planned. If WWE expected that and it actually happened, props off to them.
Oh, dude, it was phenomenal. It really was. You know what? I really think that if Biggie eventually gets cleared, they're playing this out perfectly. He's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
a mega face, and they're turning into mega heels, and it's just exactly what I wanted to
A
say.
heel New Day. I never expected to see Kofi Kingston booed in 2024, but oh, it feels so good. They are good heels. It's
Hell
like they're
yeah.
born to be just natural heels, even though they've been faces for God only knows 10 years plus.
Yes, sir. Let's
What do
move
we
on.
got next? Main event. Take it away.
Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley in an anything goes match. They didn't call this a DQ match. They said anything goes
You
match.
know, the match started outside of the ring, right? Then came inside the ring. This is during Raquel's entrance. Rhea Ripley was already in the ring as we come back from commercial break. Rhea Ripley just gave the fight to Raquel. It was coming down the ring. They brought it through the crowd and back into the ring. Crazy chair shots, kendo sticks. Rhea Ripley finally sent Raquel through a table after Liv Morgan comes by, tries to cause some chaos with Rhea Ripley. Then Io Sky evens the playing field. Perfect way with those 2 women coming up on Saturday night. I think a win for Rhea Ripley definitely helped with this situation, but I think Raquel Rodriguez she's up there, and I think she is doing a great job with, you know, ensuring that, there's somebody in the Judgment Day. It's not Rhea Ripley, but it is Raquel. She outshined herself tonight.
Oh yeah, really showing that she deserved that spot in the main event. Coming back from injury is never easy, and she's living up to it so far. Filling some big shoes in the Judgment Day. Of course, no one will beat Rhea Ripley in the Judgment Day, but she's living up to the hype. And I thought this was a perfect way as a go-home show for this Saturday, man. And Triple H is cooking, the writing team is cooking, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Let us know what you guys thought about the show. Always like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.